So, hello everyone, this is DR Property Guys, podcast number 3, Ty,
Phil,
and our special guests today are Mr. John and Mrs. Amy from the United States of America. Welcome to the show, guys. Cheers.
Cheers.
and it's nearly Christmas.
Yeah.
Christmas.
Cheers, Phil.
So,
Thanks for letting us come to your house. Thanks for the video.
No problem.
You're welcome.
So, I've known John and Amy for 5 years now.
Yep.
And just very recently they've moved down to the Dominican Republic. So, welcome to the DR.
Our first week here.
How's it been so far?
Pretty good. Pretty good. A lot better than shoveling snow.
Yeah, the weather's been fantastic.
you
That's
got
good.
snow at the moment?
My son just sent me a text today. It showed me a picture of his backyard with it snowed. So I don't have to shovel it.
Not missing that.
Yeah.
No, we don't have that issue here. But so who's looking after the pool? Because if you're not shoveling snow, you're gonna have to be. Someone's got to look
Yeah,
after
I have to learn how to do that.
So, just so the viewers know, take us through quickly sort of your process here. What did you do? How did you find this home? We haven't seen the home yet, but we'll take a little tour later on. It's a custom-built home,
Yes. Yes. Mm-hmm.
and just tell the people a little bit about that, if you don't mind.
Well, actually, it's more of the standard home, but we added a lot of stuff to it. We watched TV shows, Caribbean Life, Beachfront Bargain Hunt. In fact, we're watching a beachfront bargain hunt, and we saw a guy buy a condo at a very good price, and we were looking for a place to retire that was inexpensive and with great weather and no hurricanes. So we wrote down her name and that, and got a hold of her, went and looked at condos, and ended up running into a guy that we knew from Norway that we met in Jamaica
Wow.
6-7
Small
years
world.
earlier.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, and he was staying here, and we were looking for condos, and me and my wife came and took a look at the houses, and I looked at her and said, so what would you rather have? A little balcony staring at the water, or a backyard like this? And she said, a backyard like this.
I want to show the viewers real quick the backyard that you're mentioning of, because obviously it is quite something impressive. So I'm going to stand up real quick, and pool area here. You custom designed the pool as well, I guess, eh?
Yes, yes.
Because we got a
Any way you
table
want
in
it,
there
yeah,
and
really.
everything. We'll have a look at the rest of the house in a minute, but that gives the viewers a little bit of a taster.
Yeah, we love the outdoor entertaining. We wanted to make a nice patio area. We enlarged that a little bit from the standard model.
I've told you before, this is the nicest feature of this house,
Right,
really,
it
isn't
is,
it?
yeah.
I mean, obviously you paid the extra money for this, but you know, this large covered terrace really sets the place apart, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. Yep, it's a little over 500 square feet of
Yeah, that's a good
covered
size.
space. Yep.
So look, I'm glad you finally made it down. Obviously, I guess you were in a rental program before you moved down,
Yep, for 3 years, I
3
believe.
years,
Yep,
yeah.
3 years.
Yeah.
and that's done, and that's it.
Yeah, it helped make it affordable for us to come down too. And
Yeah.
that, and it was just a nice option, and that helped us move down here quicker too.
Can I ask you how come you chose Dominican Republic? Because obviously the Caribbean's a big place, and there are lots of
The prices.
prices.
We were mainly looking for, we're not millionaires, so
Yeah.
I wish we were. But,
Me too.
I was doing research online for a long time, and I probably started in the wrong places. I started looking at Turks and Caicos.
Yeah.
I looked at Bonaire, Aruba, and then just to buy a shack, it's over $300,000, and
Yeah.
and then everything else is way more expensive. So obviously we couldn't swing that. So we saw that show, and so that's what made me even think. I wasn't even thinking about the Dominican Republic,
Yeah.
and then I researched it, and I'm like, geez, they say you can live like a king for about $1,200 a month. I thought, well, that we can do. And so we came down here on a 10-day vacation, and we rented a little motorcycle like everybody else rides down here, and we put about 160 miles on it in 7 days,
Wow.
and we ended up 15 miles out of town to this place on this little bike with not a working cell phone or nothing. Everybody was so nice, and you see all the people on the streets, you just wave to them and say hi, and
Helpful,
it's
friendly,
great. Yeah, yeah,
give good directions.
yeah,
Which
yeah,
was helpful.
yeah.
And you did well being on a bike in these parts.
Yeah.
It's not-
Well, he's
Yeah.
been riding motorcycles since
Yeah.
he was about 5 years old.
Yeah.
So he's like, I think I'd blend in better riding on a motorcycle than driving a car for the first time, just so we can kind of.
That was my excuse, so I could take a bike and not a car.
Yeah.
But I think that's a really important point, is the level of affordability that this country offers. I mean,
Extremely affordable.
we're not going to divulge what you paid for the property, but obviously there are properties available in a lower price range, and
Oh,
obviously
yes.
in a much higher price
Oh, yes,
range.
yes,
But
yeah.
what you've got for what you paid, I mean, all over the world, I think it's very competitive pricing.
Right.
I mean,
Oh, it's
and you're in the
beautiful,
Caribbean.
right? Beautiful.
Really nice home, which again, viewers, you'll see in a little bit some more of it. It's funny because you mentioned about riding the bike around town and stuff like that. John's been here a few times before, as Amy has, obviously, and we also did a few road trips, which I thought were quite fun to do.
Oh, they're a
yeah.
blast. Yeah.
Where did you go?
We did it with you.
San Juan to the,
Yeah, we went.
all these beaches.
We went to Playa Rogelio. We went to Los Gringos area. We went to Playa Grande, and famous guy was with us. I'm not going to say his name because we
Famous
don't drop
name,
names.
not famous guy.
The viewers. But we had some fun road trips and some good food and some good times. But that's it. You're here now, so no more tourist experience. You're one of the locals.
No.
Right?
That's it.
It's nice. We're going. Well, this is our first week. Tomorrow will be a week, and
You've been to a Christmas party already?
yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Last night? That was good fun?
That was a lot of fun.
Met
That was
some
a
new
lot of
friends.
fun. Yeah, yeah.
Got some good drinks and some good food.
Probably too many drinks, but we had a good time.
Or was the danger out here?
Yeah.
No, well, there's some really cool people. You know, there's a good balance of people, and you know, fun, free-spirited, and just friendly. You know, everyone still says hello, and everyone's very polite to each other. You know, in these parts, and I always think that's sad. You know, when you get back to obviously big cities and places, nobody communicates and talks anymore. Nobody's got the time of day. Nobody says hello, and it's so it just makes it a lot more warmer down here.
Right.
No, I mean, there was a few people at this bash yesterday, and obviously you probably didn't know maybe 2 or 3 of them,
No.
and everyone's friendly, welcoming, and it's a nice ambience down here. We were talking about that, funnily enough, with the lady that she left last week. She was diving with us. You met her.
Yeah,
Susan. Hi,
The
Susan,
lovely
if
Susan.
you're watching. She mentioned she was really blown away by sort of the community spirit that we have here. You know, because obviously, again, we're talking about diving, but John's a diver, by the way.
Just new to that too.
He's getting involved. But she was very impressed by the whole community aspect and sort of the friendly disposition that the people have. So,
She wants to stay.
come
Hopefully
back.
you're coming back and you're
Come
going to
back.
stay.
Everybody wants to stay.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know.
I think once you're here, I mean, we've been to other tropical, warmer, locations, and probably over the past 15 years or so, and we've been coming here for 5 years now too, and we felt a connection right away
Right.
compared to some other vacations that we've had, and most of those are all inclusive hotels and that, but it's just nice to be able to come and go and experience different food and go into different restaurants rather than always stay at the hotel all the time.
Years ago, I spoke about residential tourism. This is what I call residential tourism. So it certainly beats the all-inclusive model as far as I'm concerned, because you being here, obviously you're creating a job with a gardener, with a cleaning lady, you're spending money in the supermarket, you're paying taxes and stuff like that. It's beneficial for the country, and it's beneficial for the lifestyle you want to live, So we, obviously, viewers out there, these guys doing it, so if if you've got the money, you can do it too.
Give it a try.
And you
Definitely
really,
recommend it.
and you really don't need a lot of money.
Well, it's not free though.
Right,
No.
yeah.
But it can be affordable.
Yeah,
That's-
no, it certainly is. It certainly is.
Yeah, depending on what your budget, I think there's something here for every budget.
There is.
What do you rank you can? I've asked you this before, Ty. What do you rank you could when you go to a store? Because Ty's a bit of a bit of a chef. He's a very good cook.
Yeah.
So, to a meal for 6, how much do you think you could do that for with all the local produce?
Thank you. I'm a bit of a thrifty guy when it comes to that. Like, I sort of challenge myself on getting the lowest price per portion I can. You know, like I
But it's
will.
good food, man. It's not. You're turning out decent food.
We do turn out decent food, but I mean, I was actually gonna. There's this like these food challenges that people do, like in the UK and in the US, to live on like £1 or $1 a day. It's not very applicable here, but what I do think is very possible is the 1,000 pesos a week challenge. 1,000 pesos is about 16 bucks a minute, 16, 17 bucks. And I firmly believe if you are disciplined enough, you can cook 21 meals, so breakfast, lunch and dinner for that money. I believe you can. But that's sort of healthy eating, so that's, a lot of fruit. Obviously fruit here is not expensive. Fresh eggs and stuff like that. But
The eggs are fantastic here.
yeah,
Fantastic.
I don't really like eggs, but we got some nice brown eggs now that I'm really liking. And I've noticed if you put them in the fridge, because I never used to put my eggs in the fridge. If you put them in the fridge, when you cook them up, they get like that more rounded yolk aspect. They're not as flat. Sidetrack, eggs. It's a real estate show. Here we go.
It's what's for
Yeah.
breakfast.
Are you guys cooks? Do you
Little
enjoy
bit,
to cook?
A little bit. I enjoy going out to eat,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and it's rather inexpensive here. I try to look for.
I'm sorry I'm laughing. Sorry to finish the story.
Well, I always try to look for an inexpensive, not a restaurant, but just a place where we can grab a bite to eat. We had our kids and our granddaughters and stuff here. We're coming back from the beach, and there's a guy with looks like a 55-gallon drum made into a grill making chickens. So we pulled over and we bought a chicken, and it was the best chicken we ever had in our life. And the whole chicken fed everybody. It was like $3 US, $2.80, And he has this really good sauce he put on there, and it was fantastic.
Yeah.
I was laughing because I remember going out with John and a member of his family, and we ate some chicken with some sauce. Do you remember that day?
You gotta
Chicken
refresh my
wings.
memory.
Chicken wings.
Oh, with Eric, yeah, with my youngest son.
Yeah.
I could eat that super hot stuff.
We was eating some chicken wings at, where was it?
Spankies.
Spanky's. And the guy pulls out some atomic weapons grade.
It was pretty bad.
sauce.
Yeah.
Really?
And my son went, "Oh, I'll grab
I
that."
can do that.
And I said, "Don't do that. It's not going to affect you right away." But yeah,
It affected him later, huh?
he was affected.
Glad I
How
wasn't
old's
here
your
for
son?
that one.
He's 26 right now. He was about 24 when this
Yeah.
happened.
You'll give stuff like that
Oh yeah.
a go at that
I thought
age,
he was
don't you?
young and cocky. And,
You think you're indestructible.
Yeah.
And then as you get a little bit older, you kind of
A little
you
more
become a little bit
cautious.
more reserved.
Right.
He looked at me and said, "Dad, maybe I shouldn't have had so much beer." I said, "It wasn't the beer. It was that chicken you had."
That was funny. That was funny.
Wonderful. Now you guys, are you diving tomorrow? You going out
Yes.
diving?
You're coming.
Yep.
What time are you out?
Well, we want to be on the boat by 9, so get to the shop for 8:30, have a few coffees, a little bit of a chat, safety check the gear and all that, and get out there for 9 o'clock, see what it's like.
Good for that.
I know you're looking forward to getting back in the water.
Yeah, it's been a couple months.
When did you get your open water?
When did we come down here? January?
January.
January of this year. Yeah.
Good.
January 2020.
And you're enjoying it, yeah?
Yeah. It's a lot of fun.
Amy, are you going to give it a go?
No, I'm exploring with the snorkeling for now, but I don't think I'm cut out to do the scuba diving. But I'll leave that up to John.
We got a famous Scottish comedian. His name is Billy Connolly, and he talks about the ocean. He says, you know, we're not welcome in there. His point of view. He's not a big diver, obviously. But
he needs to get a GoPro so I can see what he's seeing. But too much equipment, I think, for me to deal with, and a lot of stuff to remember. But
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that can go wrong.
there's some beautiful things that you can see underwater, though. That's for sure.
And you've got the whales. It's hard to believe. There's about 5,000 humpback whales heading this way right now. Have you ever seen those? Did you ever
We've seen them in Puerto Vallarta.
Oh right.
We went and watched them there. We actually took a boat on there, catamaran, and went right up to them there. So,
Right.
But not here
Yeah,
yet.
we're looking forward to seeing him here.
Yeah, we're not here yet.
No,
I know.
that would be.
I know it's a good day trip, but you can go down that Samana.
Samana, yeah.
Samana. That is a great place to go watch the whales.
Yeah.
But I've heard of them being right in off of Sosua Bay.
Yeah, well, they pass the north coast, so yeah, you can see them. You can see them going by sometimes. And see them jumping. But yeah, have you been to Las Terrenas yet?
Yes.
Oh, yeah,
yes.
we did that
You've been there.
this past
Last
January, too.
January. Yep. Last
The
January.
road trip.
Did you like that?
Loved it.
Yeah.
The weather wasn't all that great,
Yeah.
but loved it. The trip there was great.
Yeah.
Once we found the right road, we
It's very scenic, yeah.
took one little off turn, but wasn't too bad of a
So-
extra 15 minutes.
Yeah. So Las Terrenas is a beach town that's how far, about an hour and a half, 2 hours away, probably from here.
The way I drive would take me 3.
3 hours.
Yeah. Well, you got to stop at every beach and every roadside bar on the way.
Not the way the crow
Yeah.
flies, the way
Yeah.
Ty drives.
Yeah.
Different.
Slowly,
3 hours.
slowly but surely.
Yeah.
I brought one of my customers down here once, retired guy, and we went that way, just driving with our open Jeep that we rented. And I was getting thirsty, I wanted a beer, so we just literally pulled to the side of the road, and there's a little 8 by 6 foot shack. Girl brings us a big bottle of beer, 2 little plastic cups, thank you, and away we went. It was kind of fun.
Yeah. That's the Dominican way.
Yeah.
And that highway across to Las Terrenas, that's
Absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, it's breathtaking.
Absolutely gorgeous.
Especially the new part.
Yep.
Lots of scenic overlooks. That
Yeah,
we
yeah,
enjoy.
we had to stop there a few times, take a lot of pictures.
Yeah.
Definitely, yeah.
That was great.
I think that's a great, for a little 2-night, overnight break.
We just did an
Wonderful.
overnight there, because our friend was with us and they wanted to get back, so.
Of course, yeah.
But yeah, we would have did 2 nights there.
Yeah.
You
the
stayed
way-
in the place that I mentioned.
You
to
recommended,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's not
Yeah,
bad there.
Yep, right on the water, yeah.
That's Costa Arena Beach Resort. Shout out to those people over there.
Yeah.
Doing
There's
a
a
good
wonderful French bakery. That's good to get
Yeah.
pastries and
yeah.
coffee.
Yeah, that's really good.
Found that out from some people that we ran into, and
And the beaches there are just incredible, eh? Las Terrenas. And again in Samana, there are some beaches there that are just out of this world. Yeah.
We haven't been that far yet.
Yeah.
But we
There's a
will.
place called Bacardi Island, and there's a hotel there, Cabarete. It's a long time since I went. But that's kind of in the Bay of Samana, and that's a really cool place to stay.
Wow.
And that's got a beach there. They always call it the Bounty Beach. I think they did some, or Bacardi. They did some
Or was it the
promotions.
commercials?
Bacardi.
Was it
Yeah.
Bacardi or the Bounty from England, wasn't it? When the coconut fell off the tree, wasn't it?
Can't
When the guy
remember, it
eats
was-
the chocolate bar or something?
Bunch of artistic license, but it's absolutely, it's unbelievable. This beach has got just the colours and everything. Well worth the trip.
So change subjects real quick. So after the dive tomorrow, you're big football fans here, by the way.
Go
big
Packers.
Big Viking. I mean, that's what I mean.
Sure, insult me right away.
Big Packer fans here. So you're going to be watching the football tomorrow?
Yes. Yes.
Are they the ones with the cheese on their head?
Yes, they are.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's about the extent of my knowledge.
I don't really
Cheeseheads.
follow it. Yeah, cheeseheads they call them, yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't follow the game. But how's your team doing this year?
Very good. They're, I believe, in second place in the NFC right now. They have a 9-3 record.
So you guys playing tomorrow?
I haven't looked. I'm on vacation. But yeah, I know we do. Yes.
Okay. All right.
Yes. I believe it's a noon game. So.
Just a little bit of banter between Phil and myself. Obviously, your team played today. I tried to watch the game, but it was kind of sent me to sleep. How did you guys go?
0-0.
All right.
It was an interesting game.
Right. Yeah.
It's always interesting when nobody scores any points.
No. Technically, it was a good game. There was some chances.
Especially when you watch his team, you get used to them not scoring.
Yes.
Nonsense. There's
I
a
don't
lot
think
of
I've ever
scores.
seen that in NFL 0-0.
No.
Maybe at halftime, but not by the end of the game.
No.
But baseball, that's something that I only went to one baseball match, and it was about 4 hours. It was in Toronto. I went to watch the
Blue Jays.
Blue Jays in Toronto. And that was 4 hours, and that was like 1-0 after 4 hours. It was a long day. I mean, it was
Like a hockey
great.
sport, right?
I really enjoyed it, but you know, baseball's a lot more fun to play than
It's a lot more fun to play to watch. Yes,
It
yes.
is
I've been
fun.
playing that for years.
Yeah.
Well, we won't bore you with the details of cricket, which in certain aspects can be a 5-day match and end in a draw.
Are you serious?
Yeah. 5 days.
And as the patriotic British man that I am, yes, I watched all the test matches this year that England played in, West Indies, Pakistan. So you start watching on Thursday and you finish watching on Monday.
They still have the 5-day ones?
Oh yeah.
Oh right, I didn't know.
Yeah.
And how long did they play during those 5 days?
Well, it's 90 overs, so 90 overs times 6, what's that? Come on, math.
540.
540 deliveries, so 500. They start at 11 a.m.
Yeah.
and they finish at 7 p.m. or until it gets dark.
Still a long
So
day
do people
for
actually
playing.
sit there and watch the whole game for 5 days?
Yeah.
The heck with your job and what you got to do.
No, yeah, they
Just
do.
see it.
They do. Not this year they didn't because of China virus, but normally they do. Phil's looking at me saying, like, don't make political statements.
Not too far
It's all right.
off when
Yeah.
The people from China aren't buying houses from us because we don't speak Cantonese, so
Oh, yeah.
it's alright.
But it's
Mandarin
You
is
get to
it?
go home and sleep.
Chinese, whatever.
well, yeah.
But the cricket in the Caribbean, I mean, this is a baseball island, and the Spanish-speaking
Big
islands are
baseball island, yeah.
But the West Indies, you know, Barbados, Antigua, Trinidad, Tobago, Jamaica, they're all big into the cricket, and it's more like it's like a carnival. It's 5 days of just really having fun, you know, and the whole. For example, I was in Antigua once, and everyone descends to the cricket ground, and it's just like all the families get together, and it's just, you know, it's just a good occasion, you know.
Yeah.
And nobody cares, I think, what the result is. Which is a good job, really.
Right.
I only ever went to one cricket match, and that was in 2018. I was at the Oval, and Surrey were playing, I don't know if it was Nottinghamshire or something like that. But we managed to get into free because it was getting for free because it was after 4 o'clock. But it was boring. I'll be honest, we were like front row because county match, you know, people don't. It's like league cricket isn't as big as international. If it was England versus West Indies, the stadium would have been full, but it was a counties match
Okay.
at a test venue. But it was boring and horrible. I think it's better watched on TV, the cricket.
I don't know. I've
In
got
England,
a,
anyway.
A very dear friend of mine, my oldest friend, his son's a big cricketer. I think he plays for Nottingham now. Ben Slater. He's smashing them all over the place, you know. I hope you get an England call up one of these days, mate.
We'll have to watch out for Ben.
Keep doing what you do.
We'll have to watch out for
Ben
Ben.
Slater. Name for the future. Yeah.
How old is he?
I guess he's going to be early 20s, mid 20s, something like that. Yeah. But fine player.
Thank you.
Not that I know a lot about cricket.
Who else wants to fill up on the old beer there?
I'm okay.
Can you get one for John? And
It's actually, I have them
oh, you got them here. I'll get them for you then.
up in the freezer.
Thanks.
We used to have a cricket match here every on the first Sunday of every month, which was England versus the rest of the world. So there are all these kind of there were Americans or Canadians in the rest of the world, and then there were quite a few Brits here at that time, and you know, the rules were all over the place. I mean, and the way obviously, you know, as someone that's used to pitching a baseball now, having to try and bowl a cricket ball. But we always used to manage to bend the rules so that we'd win every every time. But it was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. But that finished a long time ago, sadly. We should revive it.
We should.
We should find a place.
We
Teach
should.
everyone cricket.
I'd be up for it. I mean, if we could find a spot, just yeah. Until then, it'll be well. We might, you know what? We're doing a Christmas around my house. Obviously, we mentioned that last episode. I don't mind a bit of backyard cricket. You know, that's basically where you sort of set short
I've heard that about
boundaries.
you.
But maybe something for after the meal on Christmas Day. You know, an over each and highest score wins. You know, short boundaries, tennis ball. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, something slow.
I'll have Predator on my side.
Yeah.
Do you know his dog? They have a dog called Predator.
No.
I know his dogs. I didn't know that was
The brown one.
Yeah.
Didn't he? No, he didn't nip you, did he?
Oh no.
No.
He had a little taste of my calf once.
I would have kicked his ass.
Just a little tester.
Oh,
You know.
He nipped you. He
Test
nipped,
nibble.
He nipped my friend Dave Campbell.
Did he?
Yeah. Just a taster though.
Nice friendly Rottweiler.
No, he's a pit bull, isn't he?
Pitbull.
Oh
Pit bull mix, yeah.
Yeah, something like that. Are you guys into? You're gonna get a dog or a cat or something like that?
You know, we're dog people, but our last dog we had for 13 years,
Yeah.
and sadly had died. And you know, now that we're here, we don't want to feel trapped with a dog, but we might after a year or
Yeah.
two. She might get bored,
Down
but
the
actually, right now we're really enjoying other people's dogs.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was fun yesterday at the party. All these little schnauzers coming up to
It's
me.
like a schnauzer convention.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
it's
It's like 4
yeah,
schnauzers.
They're all over the place.
You know, and that's good. I didn't have to pick up any of their stuff. I didn't, you know.
So you'd be up for some dog sitting, would
Uh,
you?
I might.
All right.
I might.
That
Yeah.
would probably work out. Okay.
Yeah, we were thinking about it. It's like, okay, where would the dog go here? Because we do have a small lot. We didn't want a big lot. We've got that area there of nice grass, which won't be nice grass after the dog starts going on.
So that's the thing.
Yeah. So no, it's easier right now. You know, we're pretty happy now. When she starts asking for a dog, that means I know she's sick of me. And
No.
she wants.
It
She
wouldn't be
wants.
that. It's just to have a
We
little
need
lap warmer.
something else in our life. No, I'm not kidding.
No, but there's nothing better than going to the beach with a dog. You know, having
Yeah.
a little walk.
Yeah.
You know, early in the mornings.
But you're always, you know, if we have to fly back to the States, then it's really tough because we got to find someone to dog sit, or we got to get the. Actually, I think your dog has to get a passport nowadays to fly.
I don't know.
Yeah, it was like that for a while. I'm not sure if it is like that, but I mean, there's a lot of stuff to do around here for dogs. You know, we know a lot of people with dogs. They're like, we don't need a dog. We can see 5 different dogs
Right.
every day if
That's
we
nice.
want.
Both.
Got a few in the distance.
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
The-
And we've got nothing chewed up in our house. No,
Yeah.
no crap to slide on. You know, or
But
step in.
That's the one thing that's nice about the open air bars and restaurants and that. They come in and have a little dog at your feet. And
Yeah, yeah. And the dogs that are here are probably the most friendly dogs I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, there's a huge kind of doggy community here.
Yeah,
People
Yeah.
people really love animals that live here, and yeah, great place to have a dog. Definitely,
Yeah.
definitely.
Sometime down the road.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
I think we ought to get a fish tank first.
Yeah. Bring something home from one of your dives.
Yeah. No.
I've always wanted to start a lionfish tank,
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
but a buddy of mine who dives and has tanks, he said they're very hard to keep.
Mm.
So, but it would be nice, wouldn't it?
I've
Yeah,
seen
'cause
one
they're
at
beautiful.
Lionfish.
Yeah, lionfish tank. But a lot of maintenance apparently.
I would have thought they were quite resilient, in terms of, because they eat everything, they destroy everything. They're hard to, they're hard to kill.
Maybe he told me that to just not let me spend the money. I don't know.
Discourage
but-
you.
I don't know.
You do like spearing them though, don't you?
Oh yes.
Have you seen a lionfish yet?
In the, not scuba diving, but in a zoo in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. There's one there.
Or maybe you'll see one tomorrow.
Yeah.
We're gonna go on the hunt.
I don't think we're gonna go, we're not going that deep yet.
No, but they're
I'm not advanced yet, so 60 feet's the max I can go.
That's still pretty deep in my book.
You don't even know it.
Yeah.
Because you look up and you can't really tell if you're 10 feet or 40 feet.
Really?
Really. Yeah, it's
60 feet's comfortable. It's not.
it's really not
It's
bad.
much,
Yeah.
so that's all right.
Yeah. Yeah. You don't even realize it.
Yeah.
Is that when you start seeing a lot more different
Mo- mo-
fish?
Most of the stuff's at the shallows though.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Most of these stuff's right around 40.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's where I saw
Exactly.
the seahorse.
Mhm.
And that was right around 40, 44, something like that. And what was the eel?
Moray?
Moray, yes, the Moray eel, that was about 40 feet.
You saw
The
a
sea
nurse
turtle
shark
was-
once, didn't you?
Yeah, I've seen
was
it.
that deep?
No, it wasn't deep.
No.
No.
What?
A nurse shark.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out to Aqua Adventures by Scuba Dive Sosua. That's the name of the company, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Our man Pablo Santos, right there.
Yeah, we're going to get Pablo on one of these podcasts, so that this will be.
Pablo
That'll
probably
be
not
good.
going to listen to this one or watch this one because he's a very busy man, but we've given you a shout out. So
It'll be recorded, you'll watch it later.
he doesn't. He'll watch the first 30 seconds and say,
okay, all right.
but we'll have him on one of the shows
Say,
soon.
we were out drinking last night with your daughter, Pablo.
Yeah.
How you getting on with the driving out here? Because I think that's a question a lot of people have got.
You-
You know,
you
the
got-
driving, da-di-da. You're obviously you're good on a bike and you travelled all, around on a bike and which is that's a brave thing to do out here. Not many people would do that. But how are you finding the driving generally?
Well, I've never hit anybody with a bike yet, but I have with a car. No,
Oh, yeah.
I'm kidding. No, they hit me.
Did they?
You really have to have your head on a
You're
swivel.
really, yes, especially if you're gonna turn. Apparently, when you have your right directional on, that light's blinking, I think the guys on the motorcycles think, okay, we can go around that guy. He's giving us the okay. And no, I'm turning there. You're gonna get pinched off. Yeah, that part you really just gotta watch out. But otherwise, it's you can drive as slow as you want and just let everyone pass you. And
I think that's the key, isn't it?
Yeah,
You just
yeah,
gotta be
yeah.
very, very
Right.
observant and
Very
Right.
observant. Yeah.
think
yeah.
instead of just you got to think 2 or 3 times. Double check 2 or 3
And when you-
times.
when
And anticipate what the other drivers
Right.
are going to do. I've driven to Cabarete a couple times, but going to Sosua makes me a little bit nervous.
Yeah.
There's more traffic that way. But
It's funny you should bring this up because I'm from England, obviously, but I won't drive in England. I think the driving in London is far more intense than it is here.
really,
I wouldn't drive in London.
Plus, it's on the wrong side of the road. And I don't care what they
Exactly.
say, it's
I
on the
agree with
wrong
him.
side.
I agree.
We were in Jamaica and they drive on the left side of the road, and the taxi driver bringing us back from the resort we're at, he says, "Oh, you're from America. You guys drive on the right side. That's not right." So I asked the guy, "Are you left-handed or right-handed?" And he says, "I'm right-handed, man." I said, "Then how come every button you have on your car is on the left side?" He looked at me. I said, "You're shifting, your radio, everything." I never thought about that, man. You know. I said, "See, now who's the stupid one?" You know?
That's right, don't it?
Yeah, yeah. And then he thought about it and he went, "You know, I guess it would be nice to have a radio right here and a shifter like this." So I guess they become quite ambidextrous down there, shifting
Yeah,
and
you'd have to.
yeah, doing everything in their left hand.
I never thought of it that way, but it makes sense. Really.
It's all you Brits that started that.
Yeah.
King something, isn't it, for jousting?
King Phil.
Yeah.
King Phil.
Yeah, for jousting. You had to go on the left to joust because everybody was right-handed.
Hmm.
Somehow he declared that everything going on the left now.
Huh. History lesson for
You don't
us
know
today.
that?
I
didn't-
seriously,
oh.
I didn't. I didn't know that.
What, you think I'm making that up because I'm drinking? I could be, but I don't think I am.
No, he knows his stuff. He knows
Yeah.
his
Makes
stuff.
sense.
Yeah. I don't know all the king's names, so I don't know which one it was. But
Must have been King Philip.
he declared that, so.
Definitely did.
Well, there you go. I never knew that.
Yeah, that's
I gotta
right.
check that out
Yeah.
and make sure.
Better
you don't-
fact check that, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm gonna
fact check
that.
it. Yeah. Google will have that erased in a heartbeat.
False
no.
news.
Yeah.
Fake news.
Yeah.
Yeah. That'd be interesting to know why we did it differently.
No, that's what I heard. That's what I heard. Is because of jousting.
Yeah.
Started then.
Yeah.
Not so much of that going on at the moment, though. is
No, not so much.
there? Maybe you should
We gotta
bring
bring that sport back.
We could bring it
I
back,
thought
yeah.
they do. Don't they have like a big padded ball in the front or something now instead of a?
Well, they do it in different places. I think
Yeah.
they've got these medieval shows that they do it.
It's still gonna hurt to get that in your chest with a horse running full board, knock you
Right.
off. It's gotta break some ribs.
Especially at speed.
Yeah.
But speaking about sport and that, you know, after the party last night, I went home. Buddy of mine, Adam Pellerano, shout out to you. He's a bare knuckle fighter, and they have this thing called BKFC, which is Bare Knuckle Fight Club, and it's become quite popular now in the States. So I went home. I have the BKFC app, but due to my IP address, couldn't get in to watch the fight. But they put it on YouTube, and Adam won decision. 5 rounds of bare knuckle fighting.
Bare knuckle.
Yeah,
Ouch.
in Mississippi. It's a big thing.
Really?
This is like the 15th event they've done. Like it's sort of rivaling to the UFC. Not rivaling, but it's a startup like that. And so my boy Adam, I know you called me earlier, but I was in the kitchen. I'll call you later. He won yesterday, opening fight on the card.
How do you know Adam? Where's he from?
Adam is from Mississippi. They came down here because he's buddies with friends of ours that bought a house here, and they came down here on one of the guys' bachelor weekends.
Oh.
This would have been in 2015 or 16. So really good lad, and well done on
The
on
good
last
old
night's
days.
result. Yeah, the good old days. Yeah,
When everything was open.
yeah. Oh, they were some crazy times. They were some crazy times. But yeah,
Some tough old boys, eh?
he's a tough lad.
Oh, I will.
Oh, I mean, God. Yeah. But yeah, so that's the sports coverage today. Now over to the weather.
Well, it's been a nice few days of rain, which is always good. I like the
You know,
rain.
but it's not. It wasn't all that bad. I mean, it was just a little bit annoying, but it would just come and go, so you could always have time to do something.
Yeah.
It's not like you're stuck in the house when it's raining, and it doesn't get cold out here when it rains.
Yeah.
You know, where we're from, when it rains, the cold weather comes in.
You don't get that dampness.
Yeah.
Liquid sunshine.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. I've been caught on a motorcycle in the rain, and it's warm water coming down. We bought a motorcycle the first night we went into town. I talked to him, let's go, brand new, little scooter. And on the way home, we got nailed.
All right.
And she taps me and she says, you know, if you can't see, you can just pull over. I said, I wish you would have said that a mile ago.
We were,
Because I couldn't see.
we were drenched.
And there wasn't a spot on my body that was dry. I just soaked. But it was, we were warm, and we got to the house, and we looked at each other and we just laughed.
We were so wet. It was just
Never so wet in my
dripping.
life. It was just like you fell into a pool, but you were warm.
Yeah.
You know, it wasn't bad. It was fun.
Thing about the rain is, after this, what we had, 3 days of rain?
2.
2 days of rain. You was like, obviously today it's a nice day, it's a sunny day, but everything after the rain just is so green.
It really green.
Everything's so vibrant, and it's cool. I enjoy the rain. Definitely.
On that bombshell, I think we'll change the setup on the camera, put it on the gimbal, have a look around the house, maybe show you around a little bit, and see what John and Amy's house looks like. You got anything to add, Phil, this weekend?
Well, it's a crazy world right now, and this is a good place to be. So, if you're thinking about it, I was thinking we need to do a webinar. So we're going to do a webinar soon. So if you're thinking about making a move, you can join the webinar, and you can ask any question you might have, and we'll be happy to answer them for you. I think that'd be a good thing to do.
Yeah, on that note that you've mentioned, obviously John and Amy have been coming down here 5 years, 6 years now, as you said, and you certainly asked me a lot of questions, and I hope I've been sort of
Extremely helpful.
enough
Extremely helpful.
for you on that level. But again, this is what 27 and 21 years of experience in Dominican Republic gets you.
Yeah.
If there is a question to be asked, we better have the answer, otherwise...
We'll make it up. No, we won't.
No. Well, yes, we will. But yeah, no. So yeah, welcome to Dominican Republic. Thank you for having us over.
Good health.
We
Happy
appreciate
Christmas.
it very much. Thank
you
you
for your time.
Thank you for being in the
Thanks.
video thing here.
Thanks for inviting us into your home,
Sure, no problem.
and we wish you a wonderful retirement here.
I hope we get that 22 years of experience.
Yes.
Or, you know,
21 and
or
27.
more, or
Yeah.
27.
Not to be a fact.
Actually, we're kind of pushing for like 35, 40. So we'll see how that goes.
That wouldn't be too bad. How old are you now? 55? 56?
57.
57.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Cheers, everyone.
All right.
Cheers.
Thanks
Good
for
health.
watching.
Happy Christmas.
Happy Christmas. Shout out to our friends. Have a good time.
Take care.
See you soon.
Bye bye.
Oh, thank God.
So, John and Amy, thank you very much for your time. We're just going to have a quick look around the house if you don't mind.
Sure.
Feel free.
Enjoy yourself.
You can you can smile though, John. You know,
What?
you can smile.
Smile? I thought I was.
All right. So out here we've got the obviously barbecue area, and what would you call this? A delightful granite top al fresco bar area.
Yes.
Yeah.
Phil's here with us. Say hello, Phil.
Hello. See, look at this pool. Let me show you here. You got this. You got a really neat table inside the pool. Let's see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It needs to drop kind of a couple of inches, I guess.
We have an
doesn't it?
umbrella in the garage. We just didn't put it in yet.
That was one of the features. I remember when you purchased the home. I remember that being one of the features that you added as a sort of a customized feature.
Yep.
And you've got obviously the sort of shallow area here where you can put your sun chairs.
We'll put our chairs right in there and hang out.
And then when you want to sit down on the at the bar and you've got the little hole there around the table, so that you can put the Presidente umbrella. But lovely little green hedge around the backyard, and some nice area for the long chairs in the back there. So we'll just have a little look around the house. Go on, Phil. I'll let you go first. Obviously, lovely covered area here. What do you think about that, Phil?
Well, yeah, it's perfect because obviously it's an extension from the main living area, and this is where I guess you guys spend most of your time, isn't it?
We're always out here.
Yeah. So it's just like a huge extended living room.
It is really smart. And then obviously you've got the screen doors on the property here,
Yeah.
which so mosquitoes aren't coming in. They're going to come in now. What about this kitchen, eh? That's not bad.
Well, the good thing about a kitchen like this is, you got all this space. it's really going to inspire you to cook. And
I love the undermount kitchen, the undermount sink. Sorry to interrupt you there, Phil. But how good is that undermount sink, eh?
yeah, it's
That's
cool.
pretty good. It's pretty neat.
Well, with all the fresh produce here, you know, it like I say, you know, it inspires you to want to prepare some good, fresh, decent food.
See, all I'd be doing is sitting at the bar here, though.
Yeah.
But that's just me.
I like this wall, this Corallia wall, the timing there.
Yeah, the accent wall, the featured wall, that's pretty nice. Corallina stone, I think we've mentioned it before in other videos. It's used around the pool area as well, so that's what's on the wall, which is an excellent application. And then out here, that's the pool deck, so it doesn't ever actually warm up or heat up with the sun, so you can walk on it.
Yeah.
Right.
That makes a huge difference.
We're not really working, but show us bedroom number 1. This is the master this way, isn't it? Yeah.
Master, yes.
It's a 2-bed, 2-bath. Let's have a look through.
2-bed, 3-bath.
Oh, 3-bath. There you go. Sorry.
1 by the pool.
Nice big king-size bed with access to the pool. And then ensuite bathroom, walk-in closet. Look at that. Yeah, it wouldn't be a bad idea to turn the lights on, but it's all right. We're just doing. This isn't a for sale deal, so this is a already sold deal. And yeah, nice marble tops here. Sink, bathroom, toilet. There you go. Walk-in shower. Closet, as we said. And then on the other side of the house is bedroom number 2. Nice thing as well, John, what you did with the raised roof here, isn't it? Because it's not a flat roof.
Right.
So you put those nice windows in.
Brings
Which-
a lot of light in the house. You know?
A lot of light in the house, yeah. So bedroom number 2 is this way. And again, direct access to the pool through the sliding doors. Plenty of closet space here. Nice woodwork in the house, isn't it?
Yes.
Really nice.
Very nice sidewalk.
Really nice. And I mean, the house itself is what now, 4 years old?
Yes.
And it doesn't look 4 years old. Would you say? I mean, I wouldn't think it was 4 years old.
No. Doesn't look a day over 3.5.
No, it shows really well. It looks really nice.
That's because my wife cleaned it.
So here we are in the bathroom number 2. Nice cabinets there. And beautiful bathroom, really, isn't it? God, gorgeous. Beautiful ceramics. So there we are. Press the wrong button on the camera. There we are. That is the tour through John and Amy's house. And from Ty, it's goodbye. And from...
Take care. Happy Christmas.
Happy Christmas. See you later.
Yes. Bye. The car, right?
So we're just recording. So we forgot to talk about the garage and whatnot. And that's Phil's car. That's not Phil. So you built a garage here as well, didn't you?
I'm one of the few people in this place that has a 2-car garage.
Well done. And you've got an extra piece of
Yep.
parking
This is where the
space here.
renters could use. They couldn't use my garage.
And you
Oh, they
said
couldn't.
you're maybe going to build on the top there, yeah?
On the top, we're going up, building a 1-bed, 1-bath little with a 6-foot balcony for my best friend.
Nice.
That's perfect though, that, isn't it?
Let's give a shout out to Marty. I'm sure he's going to watch the show.
He's gonna love it.
So here we have the 2-car garage.
You know, when you get, if you get someone, if you get a house that's just,
So yeah, essentially there is a lot more space to this place than what we initially showed.
Right.
So it is a nice spot.
That's some good wheels there, look at that.
That
Custom-
was my first big purchase other than the house here.
Custom bike seat.
That seat, eh?
Yeah.
I have a seat on that. The seat was uncomfortable, so I brought an aftermarket Harley Davidson seat down here, and I
Yeah.
put that on the seat.
That's
So everybody knows it's my bike when I'm in town. I can't get away with anything anymore.
Right, so that is going to be it because now we've shown you pretty much. Or let's go. Let's do the other side from the pool. The viewers want to see it. Everyone loves these videos. Show this side.
Yeah, walk through the house. You can walk through the.
We'll go through the walkway.
You should put your new shoes on there, Ty.
Well, this is my third new pair of shoes in 3 days.
I know.
I've got a completely new furnished wardrobe. How nice is that pool, though? Hey, how good is that?
Very nice.
That looks beautiful.
As nice as your shoes.
Thanks, Philip. Anyway, on that bombshell, we are going to say goodbye. So, enjoy the winter in North America.
And socks.
Because new socks as well. We are going to enjoy the winter from here. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.
Ciao.
Cheers. Bye.